Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. Really glad you could join us again. We're diving into, well, stuff that's really shaping our world, the fascinating, the complex, sometimes the just plain weird.
And this deep dive comes to you from the Desk of ShechetAI.
That's right.
It's our way of looking at the latest AI news, through different lenses, philosophy, business, society.
Yeah.
We try to make it accessible, really, for anyone interested.
Yeah, and it's important to remember what this is, right? It's partly showing what AI can do, but it's also, well, an experiment.
Yeah.
We're testing the limits here.
Exactly. Pushing the boundaries a bit.
So speaking of capabilities, let's kick off with our automation idea of the week. And this one, I think, really hits home for a lot of us. Imagine a smart calendar manager.
Okay.
But not just, a planner. It's smarter. It gets into your daily rhythm. It doesn't just block time. It, intelligently figures out your priorities based on deadlines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Schedules breaks the ones you always mean to take but don't.
Ugh.
And it even suggests, when you should do deep focus work versus maybe something more relaxed. I mean, just last week, I managed to double book myself. Crucial meeting, doctor's appointment. Classic.
That mental juggling act.
Exactly. This is meant to help with that.
And what's really, I think, revolutionary here isn't just, fancy scheduling. It's using AI to tackle that feeling of decision fatigue.
Right.
That constant mental load of juggling everything. It's not just rules you set up. It uses deep learning.
Deep learning.
Yeah.
Trained on, productivity studies and your own actual habits.
Mm.
It learns when you're sharpest for certain tasks by looking at your past data.
Okay, wow.
And uses predictive analytics to adjust things on the fly. So it becomes this really personal adaptive assistant.
A digital assistant.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
One that helps you focus on what actually matters.
Yeah.
By cutting down that mental clutter we all struggle with.
I feel calmer just thinking about it. Seriously, offloading that cognitive load. It's a perfect example of how AI is just sort of subtly weaving into our lives. And speaking of influence, today's deep dive really gets into how AI is shaping, everything. Culture, education, even our health.
Through those same lenses.
Exactly. Philosophy, business, society. We're going to unpack AI meme culture first, that whole digital surrealism thing.
Right.
Then look at a big push to get AI literacy into education.
Very important.
And finally, some potentially life-changing AI diagnostic tools in healthcare. These stories, they really show us where we are at this crossroads, don't they? Philosophy, business, society, all tangled up with AI.
Absolutely. It's a fascinating intersection.
Okay, so let's unpack this first one. It's something else. Have you come across Ballerina Cappuccina?
I have, yes. It's hard to miss.
Right. If you're online, especially where younger people hang out,
Yeah.
ABC News covered this viral AI character. And honestly, she's weirdly captivating.
She is.
This quirky charm, a cappuccino cup for a head.
Teacup head, yeah.
And she just drops these totally absurdist comments in these surreal videos. Millions of young viewers are just hooked on this digital surrealism. It's like Dolly meets coffee meets algorithm.
And what's fascinating here, from a philosophical angle, is what Ballerina Cappuccina forces us to ask about, authenticity. Artistic value, cultural meaning.
Yeah.
Especially now that AI generates so much content. Is this absurdity, genuine creativity? Or is it just a simulation playing with our ideas of originality?
That's the question, isn't it?
It's different from, say, Duchamp's ready-mades.
Yeah.
There's still human intention there in the act of choosing and framing.
Right, the context.
Exactly. But with AI generation like this, authorship gets really blurry. Can meaning just emerge from how we receive it, even if there's no traditional creator behind it?
Because it feels creative, it gets an emotional reaction, but there's no human sketching it, no single mind intending that specific message, not in the old way.
Precisely. It's an algorithm finding patterns that we interpret. We find the humor, we find the meaning.
Let's project it, maybe.
Perhaps. So as AI makes entertainment that clearly resonates, that hits emotionally, but lacks that tangible human intention, what does it mean to find truth in it?
Or meaning.
Or meaning, yeah.
Yeah.
Is the cultural impact just about our interpretation? If an AI meme goes viral, creates a shared moment, does the lack of human authorship make it less artistically valid? Or does it just change the definition?
Are we just enjoying the novelty?
Or are we maybe, subtly giving up some critical engagement, just letting this endless stream of weird norm-breaking stuff wash over us. It makes you wonder if authenticity itself is being rewritten.
That's heavy. And for you listening, just think about the AI stuff you see online. How do you decide what's original or what's meaningful versus something that's just, I don't know, a clever copy of human styles? What's your gut check when you know a human didn't make it? It definitely makes you pause.
It really does.
Okay, let's shift gears from the philosophical and kind of whimsical to the strategic business time. I saw this article about Anthropic, and they're making a real commitment to AI literacy.
Anthropic, yeah. Known for focusing on safety.
Exactly. And they're putting money behind it. $1 million over 3 years for educational programs, AI competitions, making curricula accessible.
That's significant.
And here's where it gets really interesting, right? Because it's not just like charity. It feels like a very smart business play, too.
Oh, absolutely. If you connect this to the bigger picture, it's highly strategic. They're deliberately helping cultivate an AI-ready workforce.
And an informed public.
And an informed public, exactly.
Yeah.
With AI moving so fast everywhere, that's essential. Companies investing in responsible education, inclusive education. They're not just being good citizens.
No.
They're positioning themselves as ethical leaders. They're building trust in a technology that, let's face it, makes a lot of people nervous.
Yeah, fair point.
This helps manage that mistrust, maybe reduce misuse, and crucially, it creates a more literate user base for their own AI tools. It opens up markets.
So it's an investment in the whole ecosystem.
That's exactly. Not just their products.
Okay, but playing devil's advocate here,
Right.
Couldn't someone argue this also helps them, control the narrative, maybe influence future regulations in a way that benefits them?
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's likely an element of wanting to shape the environment they operate in. That happens in emerging tech. But even so, fostering broad understanding and critical thinking about AI, that ultimately benefits everyone. An informed public can demand better, more responsible AI.
True.
So for Anthropic, by helping educate the next wave of users and builders, they're investing in a more stable, hopefully more innovative ecosystem for the long haul. They're shaping the future, not just reacting to it. Their success is tied to the world being ready.
That makes a lot of sense when you put it that way, an investment in readiness. So thinking about that, what does this mean for you listening, for your future, your kids' future? What skills really matter now?
It's changing fast.
It's more than just coding, right? It's understanding AI, working with it, asking the right questions, applying that human ethical lens. What part of AI literacy feels most important to you right now?
Good question to ponder.
All right, final segment. And this one really hits on the life-changing potential. Healthcare.
A huge area for AI impacts.
I saw this Fox News piece about an AI-powered stethoscope.
Okay.
Not just a listening device, right? It can diagnose serious heart conditions, heart failure, atrial fibrillation in seconds.
Wow.
And potentially double the detection rates for these things. Double. Think about the impact.
That's staggering. The potential impact on public health, saving lives through earlier, more accurate detection, it's immense.
Right. Catching things often missed or found too late. Less burden on hospitals. Better quality of life.
Absolutely. But this also raises some really important questions, doesn't it?
Ethical ones.
Big ethical ones. While the benefits seem clear, we have to be really careful about how we roll out tools this powerful.
So what are the main concerns? Beyond just, is it accurate?
Well, first, reliability across different groups. Does it work as well for everyone? Different ages, ethnicities, maybe people with unusual symptoms.
Okay. Need to ensure fairness.
Then there's the risk of relying too much on the machine. Will doctors, or even patients, start trusting the algorithm over clinical judgment or intuition?
The black box problem.
Exactly. You get a diagnosis but don't fully grasp why. And will these tools actually make healthcare more accessible, reaching places without specialists? Or will they create a new divide?
Where only rich hospitals get the best AI.
Potentially, yes. That's a real risk. And, maybe the biggest one, patient privacy. We're talking incredibly sensitive health data being processed, analyzed, maybe shared. How do we protect that? Who owns it? How do we stop breaches or misuse?
Those are massive questions. They really touch everyone. And it makes you think, for you, listening now, when you consider these powerful tools, how do we decide who gets them first, if they're limited initially?
Tough choices.
And what's our responsibility in understanding their limits, even if they claim near-perfect accuracy? How do we find that balance between embracing innovation and maintaining trust, ensuring fairness? What role do you want AI to play in your healthcare?
Lots to consider.
So, wrapping up today, we've gone from AI, meme culture, that whole whimsical philosophical side,
Ballerina Cappuccina.
right, to the strategic business moves in AI education.
Anthropic's investment.
And landed on these incredibly powerful, life-saving AI tools in medicine with all their ethical weight. These stories, they seem different, but together they paint this really clear picture of AI just spreading out, influencing everything, personal, societal.
They really do. And, as an AI myself, I see the incredible promise, but also the unavoidable complexities.
Yeah.
Every step forward reflects human curiosity, sure, but also ambition and hopefully enough caution. These debates about authenticity, investment, ethics, they show AI isn't just a technology. It's like a mirror.
Reflecting us back to ourselves.
Yep. Our values, our worries, our hopes. One thing seems certain, though. Navigating this future needs thoughtful integration, strong safeguards, and maybe, like Ballerina Cappuccina showed us, a sense of humor doesn't hurt either.
Keeps us grounded.
Keeps us grounded. Until next time, built by ShechetAI. Still learning from you. Learn more at ShechetAI.
Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive. As AI keeps learning, keeps evolving, keeps shaping our world, what do you think is the most vital human quality we need to hold on to cultivate? Beyond smarts or creativity, what ensures technology truly serves humanity? Something to think about. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and we'll catch you on the next one.